Everybody, my name is Justin Bank. I'm 29 years old. I grew up in Wisconsin farming with single parents for 17 years. Back in school, I was always the dorky, scrawny kid, loner. When I was 17, I joined the Army. At about age 19, I was in a pretty low spot in my life, so I volunteered to go to Iraq for my first time. And after first of many IEDs that I encountered in 2 years, I felt a kind of peace and enlightening feeling. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I figured after that, there's got to be something more for me after I left Iraq if I made it out. I lost three of my buddies. My extended brother died in Afghanistan, and two of my friends died in other injuries. And after I came back from Iraq, I had PTSD for a while, and I went through a rough divorce. Still pretty scrawny, so I decided that it was time for a change. And after two years being overseas, like I said, I realized I needed to get help for my PTSD, and I went through 6 months of counseling and overcame most of my problems without taking medications that the VA tried to give me. I changed my diet, I started running more, I started pumping some weights, and put on about 25 pounds of muscle in about 2 months. So I also decided, since I hadn't had an education past high school, that I had to get into some sort of schooling or trade. So I moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and got into Spartan College of Aeronautics for non-destructive testing, which will bring me to a later point. I also got into running OCRs like Warrior Dash. That kind of bumped up my level of motivation to improve myself by pushing to be better than others in my class and to be able to be in the top so I can get into national races, which I've accomplished a few years. I managed to get 25th place a couple times and 14th place last year. That's where I met Michael, is in Oklahoma. Okay, so now that I've gone over a little bit about myself and how I came about, I'm fixing to head to the rock gym so I can get some training in today. So come along and we'll do some more stuff there.
Access to the non-destructive testing inspector. I climb towers. So far my tallest climb is 200 feet. And to stay fit for that, I hit the rock gym and work on various maneuvers. And in the meantime, I try to stay fit, especially when I have to do rope access rescues. And aside from that, I like to do weightlifting and train for Warrior Dash. I've done 7 Warrior Dashes in Oklahoma, Indiana, and Washington with my friend Michael Simon from Oklahoma City. For my team, I want to be with Michael since he's the one that drafted me. And Megan Lewine, I chose her to be on the team because she's a hardcore marathon runner and she also climbs as well. And Michael's friend Katie is a pretty good runner, long distance, and she's been in several national races too. Access work I do to practice carrying gear up and down because of all the weight. So I got an 85-pound hay bale. I'm about to haul it up. take the weight off with my just enough to move it. That's how your rope access works out.
So why us? Because we're all motivated competitors waiting to crush our next objectives with our sights set on the Great Spartan Race.